this is Dash, and this is Tracy, my Traeger Pro 22. Today I'm going to be using Tracy, the Traeger, to do some corn, and we're going to make some burgers. Today's cook has actually been inspired by Todd from That Incredible Barbecue and Beer. If you haven't checked out, or if you don't know about Todd or don't know who Todd is, definitely check out his channel. It'll be up and over there. Do me a solid, let him know I sent you, and let's get this thing started.
Hey yo, this is Dash. Get ready.
Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the grill get started. Once it gets started, I'm going to go ahead and get it set to 350 degrees. I have some corn that I'm going to be putting on here today, and not doing anything fancy, not doing anything special. This is going to be in line with Todd's hashtag, and I can't remember what the hashtag, so the hashtag is right here. I'm going to be making some corn, and this is the easiest way that I found to make corn. If you haven't seen Todd's video of him making corn, highly recommend it, highly suggest it. But I'll let this come up to, get started, and by the time it's started, I'll be back out here with the corn. All right, this is super duper complicated. Now, this is my corn. This corn has been sitting out on the counter for a couple days. All right, now, did you see that? That is it. I'm gonna let this sit in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the temperature turned up to 350. We're just gonna let the corn hang out. I didn't soak the husks. I didn't do anything fancy. I didn't pull anything off. All of these little bits, I can pull them off. But to be honest, really not gonna make that much of a difference if I leave it on or take it off. So you can do that to clean it up a little bit if you like. But you can see, it's really not going to make much of a difference. So I took 2 off, and I'm going to leave the rest on. Alright guys, so it's been 15 minutes. I'm back out at Tracy. Let's go ahead and see what we have going on. Let's get you guys in there so you can really see. Alright, so now, all I'm going to do is turn these over. You can see the husks are starting to dry out just a little bit where they were close to the heat source. Get these turned over. Get those turned over. Now we're just gonna let these go for a little while longer.
15 minutes later.
Alright, so I'm back out at the Traeger, and all I'm gonna do at this point, we're gonna flip them back over, and I'm gonna turn them just so I can kind of keep track of what's going on. So, as you guys can see, the corn is coming right along. Like I said, I'm cooking it at 350 degrees, and all I'm doing is just rotating it just to make sure that the heat source is getting on every piece of the corn evenly. Now, what you guys can't see is the smell. This corn smells delicious. It smells just like roasted corn, and it's kind of corny, I know, but it really does smell like corn, and that's what you're supposed to smell, or that's what it's supposed to smell like when you're cooking corn. So those of you guys who want to try an easy method of cooking corn out on the grill, grilling corn, you don't always need to grill it hot, really hot, really fast. This is kind of a medium temperature here. If I wasn't a little pressed for time, I probably would be doing this at about 300 degrees, and it could take probably an hour to an hour and a half, probably closer to an hour and a half to get that corn done. but I want to speed it up. I want this to be done right at about noon. So I want to kick up the temperature just a little bit. Now what I might end up doing in the end is, by the time I'm ready to about put my burgers on and get them cooking, what I'm thinking I might do is put that top rack back in and let the corn sit up there on that top rack while the burgers are cooking, so that the corn can finish cooking some too. So I don't have my watch on either of them. And those of you guys who always point out I have on 2 watches. So I'm gonna check the time, see how much time I have left so that I can get lunch ready right at about noon. All right, so it is closer to noon than I thought. We have about 15 minutes before it's noon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the other rack, the top rack, put back in here because I of course need it now. It's hot. You can hear me again. Now what I'm gonna do is get the grill turned up. I'm gonna turn it all the way up on high. I'm gonna get some burgers out here and we'll get to cooking those. Be right back. All right. So I told you this cook was inspired by Todd, and Todd put up 2 separate videos that this one cook is being inspired by. Now, Todd's first video was a video about the corn. His second video, in case you haven't seen it, check out it over there. It was about the beef. This is Uncle Steve's beef. Simply stated, beef. So, Todd has his own opinion on it. I'm gonna form mine. So what I'm gonna do is take this beef seasoning or shake, and I'm gonna get it on some of these burgers. Now these burgers are frozen. And I'm just gonna do a couple. Leave them on there on the underside for about a minute so that it can melt just enough for me to be able to season them. I'll season them, then flip the patties over, and then I'll season the top side.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, now all I was trying to do is get the patties to the point where they were melted just a little bit so that the shake would actually stick to them. Great already. Alright, so I'm gonna let that go for another minute or so, and then I will flip these over and season the other side. Alright, so it's been another minute, and what I'm going to do is flip the burgers over. I'm just going to press in the seasoning just a little bit. So it hopefully doesn't come off. Now I'm going to season it well. I don't skimp on the seasoning. When do you know to flip your burgers over? This is when you know to flip your burgers over. When all of the juices and things like that are running out from the top of the burger off to the bottom, they're ready to be flipped. Now this same holds true for any burger, be it a frozen patty like I used here, or a homemade burger. As soon as the juices start dripping down, that's time to flip them. I'm gonna move these out to the front so I can get cheese on them. And these are just about done. The good thing about the frozen burgers is they don't take very long to cook. go get some cheese. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have some, I think this is Kobe Jack. And my son shredded up. His that's the number 2 shredded up this. So we're just gonna put some on top of a couple of these burgers. Let it melt. That's all we have left. That's all she wrote. Give it a little bit more. There you go. Alright. Let's spread this out just a little bit. Give that another minute or so. While I'm waiting on my burger, I'm just gonna open up one of the ears of corn and check it out. Oh yeah, look at that there. Nice and bright yellow. And perfectly done. Perfectly roasted corn. Alright, so it's been another minute or so. But I'll take the burgers in first, then I'll come back for the corn. Let's get our burgers dressed. I'm getting 2 burgers. It's fun for you. Alright, so now, oh, can you also hand me butter? The spreadable butter. Thank you. Alright, so today, what we have now, we have a few things here as far as condiments. So we have regular, real mayo. We have the Q-Pie or QP mayo. I have some Famous Dave's pickles. We have some mild banana pepper rings. I have my homemade, what's left of my homemade pickled red onions. I need to make some more. And, oh, mustard and ketchup. But you only need mustard on the burger. Alright.
Ketchup.
So, now, you want to put any mayo or anything on the bottom, on the base of your?
Yes.
Alright, just a little bit of that. Why are you using that one?
Because I like this one.
While he's doing that, I'm going to get mine ready.
We need is mayonnaise and ketchup.
Mayonnaise and ketchup.
Yes. It's a great mixture.
Have I told you anything about some mustard?
Maybe a pepper ketchup.
Alright, I'm cool with that. Some mustard, top and bottom. There's a fork. Nope, this is pickles, not peppers. You said, no, you didn't. You said peppers. Let's review the tape.
Maybe a pepper ketchup. Maybe a pepper ketchup.
Told you. You said peppers.
Okay.
Crap, I can't get them out. Alright, you only get like one. You want on the top or the bottom?
You always have to have your pickles on top. You need 2 pickles on top.
Alright, so what do you guys say? He says you have to have 2 pickles on top. What do you think? You guys comment below. Is he right or is he wrong? Knock it off. Alright.
There's a rule. You have your pickles on top. If you have a cheeseburger, your cheeseburger is touching the pickles. You have most of your sauce at the bottom. And then, yeah, that's the way you put it.
I'm going to do one with the pickles on top and one with the pickles on the bottom.
Oh, that sounds like the flavor if you don't have it on the top.
Did you want some pickled red onions? Fine. Red onions. And some hot peppers.
You may take a pepper.
A single pepper.
Ooh.
I'm putting some pickled red onions on mine on the top.
Never mind.
Is it too hot?
I just got a whiff.
No, you smelling this.
No, I was smelling.
Oh, okay.
I know they're banana peppers, but they're...
So I'm gonna put seasonings on the top on one and on the bottom on the other, and we'll see. Well, the condiments really. We'll see if it makes a difference. I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
It does. It'll mess up the texture and the flavor. If you bite in from the top, you get the pickle, then you get your cheeseburger, then you get your sauces.
I'm gonna have.
Mine looks delicious. It looks like a steak. It looks like it was prepared as a steak.
No, really.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take one with cheese and one without. Now, let's go ahead. You want to make your burger?
I've made my burger.
Man, I'm all messy. Hold up.
Perfection.
Take a bite. Tell me what you think.
Okay. Gotcha.
You have to use words, and you have to speak up.
I have to now. That was good. It really, so like I said earlier, it tastes like it was prepared as a steak. But yeah, see, if you put pickles on the top, you bite in, and then your top teeth, you get that crunch of the pickle. Then you get the taste of the burger, and then at the bottom you get the sauce.
But your tongue is at the bottom, so conventional wisdom would tell you that if you put more of the seasonings and condiments on the bottom, you would taste it first if they were on the bottom.
Yeah, but your top jaw never moves, so when you're biting down into the burger...
How is the burger itself?
The burger itself, because of my... No. The burger itself is actually good. I like
So
the
do you
flavor.
taste anything different on the burger?
Yeah. Like
It's seasoned.
Yeah, it's seasoned as a steak.
So, we like the beef seasoning. The beef seasoning, this is a new seasoning from Uncle Steve.
It tastes like it wasn't meant for a burger, but more so a fancier piece of meat or something like that.
This burger beef. This is the
wait.
beef seasoning.
Burger is beef, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me that.
Uncle Steve, this is definitely a winner. Man, sorry.
So good. Pretty good.
Alright, I didn't actually eat any of my corn. I'm going to prepare my corn in a moment off camera. But thank you guys as always for watching. His mouth is full. Just wave by. Alright. Thank you guys again as always for watching. I'll see you next time. Roll the outro.
More butter, baby.
Hey, look, guys, down below is listed the P.O. Box. If you want to send us something to try, a sauce, a seasoning, some jerky, feel free. Something funny, something for us to try, send it to the P.O. Box below. It's always listed in the description. But
thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Join us on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We go live for 2 hours. In the first hour, we talk about barbecue or something barbecue business related. The second hour, come as you please and bring your flesh.
and we talk about anything.
And then we talk about anything.
All right. Well, not her, but me. So.
Sometimes I peek in.
Yes, you do. So you want to tell them thank them again for watching?
Thank you again for watching.
And we'll see you. Oh, I'm sorry.
And please do subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye.